Imagine a vault so big it stretches over 50 miles of shelves, stuffed with secret letters from kings, crumbling medieval manuscripts, and dusty documents that could completely rewrite parts of history as we know it. This isn't some scene out of a Dan Brown novel. This is the real-life Vatican Secret Archives, sitting right at the heart of Rome, hidden behind high walls and guarded doors. Today we're diving into one of the world's most mysterious places, the Vatican Secret Archives, or as they've tried rebranding it lately, the Vatican Apostolic Archives. Sounds less suspicious, right? But trust me, it's still super secretive. So let's start with what these archives actually are. Picture this, over 12 centuries worth of documents, going all the way back to the 8th century. That's popes writing letters to emperors, records of church trials, treaties between nations, and reports about just about every major historical event you can imagine. We're talking about original letters from figures like Michelangelo, Galileo, and even Henry VIII. It's like a hidden library of human history. But why all the secrecy? Well, officially, the Vatican says it's not so much secret as it is private. The Latin name Archivum Secretum really just means private archive of the Pope. But let's be real. When you keep people out of a place for centuries, rumors are bound to fly. People have speculated for ages that the Vatican is hiding explosive secrets, stuff about alien life, proof of Jesus' descendants, prophecies about the end of the world, or even hidden treasure maps. And okay, maybe that's a bit Hollywood, but it makes sense why people's imaginations run wild. Here's where it gets interesting for the rest of us. Imagine you're a history nerd, or even just someone who likes mysteries. You might think, hey, I'd love to poke around in those archives, but it's not that simple. The archives are only open to select scholars, and even then, there are tons of rules. You have to apply in advance, prove your academic credentials, tell them exactly what documents you want to see, and you're only allowed to read materials older than 75 years. No browsing, no random snooping, and absolutely no cameras. Even laptops used to be banned until not too long ago. For most of us, that's a huge bummer. It's like being told there's a treasure chest in the room, but you're not allowed to open it. And that's what makes the Vatican archives feel so mysterious. Because we all wonder, what could be in there that the church doesn't want us to see? Some secrets have come out over the years. For example, historians have dug up files on the trial of Galileo, who got in hot water for saying the earth moves around the sun. They've also found documents revealing how the church interacted with fascist regimes in the 20th century. And there's plenty of sensitive material about political conflicts, financial dealings, and inter-church debates that could potentially embarrass the Vatican if made public. But at the same time, there's probably a ton of stuff that's just boring administrative paperwork. You know how when you clean out your attic and find old receipts and random papers you'd forgotten about? Multiply that by 1,000 years in a global religious institution. Not every scroll in there is some world-shattering secret. Still, there's a part of us that can't help wondering, what if there really is something huge hidden away, like lost gospels that contradict the official Bible? Or evidence of secret pacts between popes and kings that shaped European history in ways we've never heard about? It's a bit like when you find a locked box in your grandparents' house. Even if it turns out to just be old letters and photos, for a moment your brain races with ideas about hidden fortunes or dramatic family secrets. The Vatican archives have that same magnetic pull. The secrecy makes them irresistible. And it's not just historians who feel that pull. Pop culture has jumped all over it. Movies, novels, conspiracy theories, you name it. Because there's nothing quite like the idea of a locked door behind which the world's biggest secrets might be waiting. It taps into that universal curiosity we all have, wanting to know what's hidden from us, and imagining that somewhere out there is a truth that could change everything. So are the Vatican's secret archives hiding world-shaking secrets? Or are they mostly just stacks of paperwork and papal memos? The truth is probably somewhere in between. But as long as those shelves stay locked away from public eyes, we'll all keep guessing and spinning stories in our heads about what's really behind those ancient stone walls. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think about all this. What do you believe is hidden in the Vatican's archives? Do you think there's something massive in there, or is it all just dusty history? Drop me a comment and let's chat about it. And if you enjoyed hanging out today, feel free to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into fascinating mysteries from around the world. See you next time.